Hi, everybody. Welcome to WCAX. Sophia Thomas joins us talking about PFAS. I'm not even going to begin to try to pronounce the
And don't ask me to either.
Okay.
Not under pressure.
So, new bill in the State House to get rid of PFAS in certain products.
Yep.
Kind of just run me through that, what that legislation looks like, and also just what some of those products are.
Totally. So this is a continuation of an act we passed last year. That's Act 131. That banned PFAS from a range of consumer products, from athletic turf to menstrual products to some cookware like a frying pan.
Yeah.
So this is a continuation of that. It's the next push. So this bill, 238, would ban PFAS in containers, dental floss, and cleaning products.
Absolutely.
So a bit of a weird mix, but these are based on recommendations that the ANR is putting out every year to say, okay, we think this is the next phase of products based on what we know contains PFAS and what is actually doable, right? By the dates laid out in this bill, you could feasibly go shopping and find the products you need without suddenly, running into a wall, because there's nothing there anymore that doesn't contain PFAS.
No, absolutely. And it is kind of interesting, too, just very common household items, like a dental floss, the last thing you want to think, something that you put in your mouth,
I think it's a testament to just how many products contain PFAS and how much we're learning as we go. The biggest question that I've heard from others, is that when, if the bill goes into effect, if it's passed, if I go to the grocery store in a couple of years, I'm looking for dental floss, am I not going to be able to find my favorite brand if it had PFAS in them? And the bill sponsors, other experts say, by and large, that shouldn't be the case. If you go to the store, they are trusting that regulations in Vermont and other states that are phasing out PFAS in these products will be enough to shift manufacturers toward PFAS-free products. So fingers crossed, if all of this goes into effect, you should be able to shop for all of your favorite products just PFAS-free. Probably wouldn't even be able to tell the difference.
And really quickly, I know you might touch on this at the beginning, but the future of that, what are the next hurdles actually for the
so it's
the
moved
bill?
on to the Senate, and they're considering it right now. So that's where it sits. Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, hopefully you're not buying any too much PFAS stuff. That's the best way I can put it.
I have a fresh roll of dental floss. I'm not planning on restocking. So if I have PFAS in my teeth, I have PFAS in my teeth.
Yeah.
I've accepted it.
Yeah. Well, I think it's funny is you always think about like nonstick pans, for example. It's like the biggest one. And
I've got one. It makes for the best omelets, but I also know it's probably not good for me. So.
Well, also just don't use metal on it either. So anyway, we'll play that in just a sec. Sophia, thanks for coming by.
Of course.
From the clothes we wear to the products we use on our bodies, it's hard to avoid PFAS, per and polyfluoroalkyl substances, a dangerous and persistent group of chemicals Vermont aims to phase out.
And how do we keep moving forward year by year to try to just get more and more PFAS out of our products?
Last year, Lauren Hurl with Vermont Natural Resources Council pushed for Act 131, a ban on PFAS in things like period products, clothes, and cookware.
This year, House Bill 238 would take it a step further, banning PFAS in dental floss, PFAS-lined containers, and cleaning products.
It is sending a signal that the market should shift away from these chemicals altogether.
Representative Ella Chapin co-sponsored the bill. It's based on a recent state report recommending products for the next PFAS phase-out.
There's a lot of potential human health impact from the products, and where there are alternatives being developed by those industries, and we can get those products without PFAS.
The bill would implement staggered phase-outs over coming years, giving manufacturers time to adapt. Hurl explains that Vermont's steps forward and even more comprehensive bans in other states put pressure on companies.
We've heard threats of, we're just going to pull things from your store shelves, but in reality, what we do often has ripple effects in other states.
That means most of the products you know and love would still be up for grabs.
Consumers will still see the same kinds of products on the shelves, and they just won't have PFAS in them.
Again, that was just some reporting work from our Sophia Thomas on some PFAS mitigation. You can see more about that on WCAX.com. Peter's actually off doing a promotional shoot right now. Left me kind of high and dry here, but it's all good. You can see Peter and I at Channel 3 News at noon. Of course, you can see all of our first alert forecasts, up-to-date news and weather information on our website on WCAX.com. But that said, we'll see you in a couple hours. Channel 3 News at noon. Of course, our evening shows as well. Hopefully, Ann has a great day and stays dry. Thanks.